You don't have to know that miracles and joy and happiness are coming in the future for you to have faith and belief. The ego mind, when it uses time to separate from love, peace, and contentment. So it'll look into the future and say, oh, I don't know this. Therefore, now I'm nervous. Now I'm assuming a position of anxiety and fear instead of a position of faith and trust, knowing you're provided for and you're taken care of, and only good things can happen to you. Which means if we're fearing the future, it's because we look at the past, we're using time to separate, we're using the past to hold on to resentment, to hold on to shame, to be embarrassed, to feel guilty about mistakes, to want to guilt and blame others for what we felt and experienced. And by holding on to that, that's why we see the future through the same lens. The ego is using time to separate. There only ever is the present moment. So when we're using the past and thinking to cultivate what? A separate feeling and emotion from the present moment, and we do the future in the same way. So we have to learn how to not use separation of time, past and present, to take us out of peace and contentment in the present moment. Now, this is much harder to do in triggers. This is a very easy concept to understand. It's about how to practice it. So you want to learn how to practice present mindfulness, which is meditation, that you then, right, you meditate daily as a practice, and that you learn to hold that in your consciousness, in your self-awareness all the live long day for the rest of your life. You never stop being completely aware of your thoughts and your feelings in real time forever. When you learn that, you are anchored in the present moment. And that's where peace, joy, and love are. So you're not worried about the future and you're not worried about the past. You've used the present to forgive, release the past because it's dead. You can't change it. You can only access it in thought. Therefore, it doesn't physically exist. And that's what we regard death as, right? We believe we die when the body is no longer existing. The past is a lot of physical form that is dead and no longer existing. It's the same thing. It's only kept alive in our conviction and our belief of it. And you can learn in your own mind to kill it and rewire your consciousness and shift your mind to focus only on the present. And this is where we create our reality in the present. If you're taking the past with you, that means in the present, you're looking to the future through the same lens. So you're creating the future to be like the past. So if we want to get rid of the negative separation, right? We want to have peace, contentment, and love. Then we want to learn how to anchor it into that and maintain holding on to that in a focus and a mind and bodily way forever. Yes, we're going to exit it. Yes, we have cycles of suffering, but we have to learn to be aware, to recognize that, and to catch it. So in real time, we can regulate, forgive, and release and allow the future to be of love.